Alright, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Double on sale is a GMS. And much love to you brothers that's out there doing work. And to the elect that come and get fed, wherever they may be at, man. Because that's how we're supposed to, that's what we're ordered to do. We're ordered to gather the elect and to bring forth this truth, okay? That's what we're ordered to do in these last days. And now, we're in the middle of a government shutdown, we all know. So it wasn't no need to make a video. Everybody should be concentrating on that and looking at the times, okay? Right now we have this video on Fema Region 3 and their preparation for what may happen soon, okay? And we're coming to the time of Jacob's trouble with these Fema troops, these Gurkha troops, all these other establishments and foreign troops, okay? Because they're going to bring them to the American soil to quell the uprisings and the natural disasters that might come to the planet. Alright, so let's get started in this video.
Martial law is coming to a town near you. Get ready for Grid X2, the grid security exercise. It's a multinational terror drill and it's scheduled to take place in the coming months. Supposedly it aims at assessing, testing, and validating vital infrastructure.
And every time they have a so-called drill, there's actually an attack going on at the same time. That's their way of having everything set up without really telling everybody that they're about to do something. Because during 9/11 there was a so-called drill also.
Structure resources should they come under an unlikely cyber attack. It's scheduled for November in the US, Canada, and Mexico. So get ready for martial law. They can put that in place right away. And remember, Janet Napolitano said earlier this year that it's not a matter of if, but when it happens. And it's already happened in Venezuela when it froze transportation, business, and overall communication in that area. In Fema Region 3, they're preparing for something of a large magnitude, putting out bids for contractors, demanding delivery in under 48 hours. Now, these items include various things such as clothing, 100,000 scrub pants and shirts, sweatshirts, 6...
Quick verse, this is Jeremiah 30:3. It says, "For lo, the days cometh, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it."
Million cotton blankets.
So now we're getting into that time. But to get to that time, we have to go through trouble, alright? Just like it says, the birth of a child, man.
All to be ordered by October 1st, 2013, and the Center for Disease Control ordered $11 million worth of antibiotics. Remember, the DHS earlier this year had been buying up billions of rounds of ammo, and the IRS ramped up with AR-15s, FEMA buying millions of MREs, and they've moved Coast Guard training from their normal training area to Region 3. West Virginia has already had a taste of the police state during the Boy Scouts Jamboree, as citizens witnessed foreign troops on the ground, snipers, Blackhawks, and even notices from health services warning of airborne viruses. And in Maryland, they recently showcased their military-style vehicles on the freeway during a funeral. Martial law is coming.
Alright, I wanted to point this out to show you that this might be one of them incidents that something really might pop. Because if you look here, this is from the U.S. Army. It says RFID in Region 4, synthesis or synopsis notification. Army Contracting Commander Rock Island has a requirement for active radio frequency identification, RFID, hardware, software, documentation and incidental services to authorized users worldwide. So whatever incident that's happened, they already gonna have the chips there. Okay, that's what we're telling you people, man. Jump to Revelations 13 and 15. It says, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causes all, both small, great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads. Alright, so they already have it set up when this incident happened. They're going to be chipping some people. They're probably going to say chip to displace them somewhere. Who knows what's going to happen? One thing you gotta do, man, is one thing you have to do is follow the money. If you follow the money, you can know a lot of what's going on, because in this world everything costs money. That's how Esau set it up. Alright, because that's how he wants to track things. That's how he tracks majority of you people, is your money. Where you go eat at, what you do. That's why they want everything on credit cards, so they can track you, man. Track your purchases. You know, track where you go watch movies at, what movie you're watching. Okay, so now you got to reverse it on them. Reverse engineer their own plans. You follow their money and see where their money's going and track where they're doing. Because they got to post it out here because they're so-called spending taxpayer money. So it's your money, so track it. You know, and look what they're buying. Fuel, propane support, FEMA shelters. They ain't just having, they got fuel out there already. So they're making large orders for it, man. Follow the money. Alright, while this is going by, I'm going to read you a script. This is Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bounds, and the strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. But they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear not. It says that, therefore fear not. Fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord. Neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. So we're coming up to that time. Alright? We're coming up to that time.
September 19th, we are on Interstate 395, and this is FEMA Region 3 DC, and that's what we got. It's right back there. Who's back there? Okay. Alright, we are on Interstate 395, and we got military vehicles moving up and down.
go through all the videos, but they're pretty much showing trailers and stuff, but I'm going to get to these verses. This is Isaiah 2 and 12. It says, "For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty." Alright, so you got to look at that. And what when you say pride, what face pops up? What's the recent prideful face? Is Nate and his organization, his band of bandits, man. Okay, his merry band of bandits that he got, because they're happy to be going off and sinning, man. They're just like Nate, man. That's how you tell you are who you learn from, practically. That's why the elders go through great lengths to teach us the right way, man. To teach us the right way and bring us up in the right way of learning, man. Okay, because you don't want to be. Look how Nate's men is at, man. You seen the pridefulness on them whenever they get caught up. They can't handle it. You know, because that's exactly what their leader does. That's their leader coming out on their men. But let me read that again. It says for Isaiah 2 and 12. It says, "For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low." So right now, we're at the bottom of this thing. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are in the know, you should know you're at the bottom of the barrel. You're not in your rest. Of course you're gonna be at the bottom. This is Esau's kingdom. This ain't set up for us to set up soup kitchens and what you gonna serve? You gonna serve Esau in there? Because you can't turn him away. If you got a soup kitchen, you can't turn away Esau. We gonna say blacks only? Blacks, Native Americans only? Come on now. Esau go in there and get some of that soup. So now you serving up Esau and the heathens, man. That's what you indoctrinating in when you making stuff like that. I'll read it again, man, so it sinks in. Isaiah 2 and 12. "For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low." Alright? Let's jump to Jeremiah 2 and 28. Jeremiah 2 verse 28. And it says, But there it says, "But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy city are thy gods of Judah," or thy gods of Judah. So pretty much this verse is saying, look, united in Geist, let that name you keep perpetuating save you, man. That's another god. That's another so-called put up image, man. So stand with those idolatry powers in these last days, because you're going to need real help, man. You're going to need some real life saving. Alright, so with that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to L's of GMS. Much love to you brothers on the four corners of the planet. We're almost home. Keep faithfully and pray, man, and watch. Shalom.